Let me tell you, choosing ones. The truth is that people who attack you, they don't know you. And you that is trying to attack choosing ones, be careful. This video is just to let you know that they are not ordinary human beings. They are not ordinary, bro. These people, you can see them as people who are ordinary, who are like the rest of others, who behave like the rest of others. But the truth is that they are walking karma that you need to avoid. Yes. There was something that I was being told by one of my amazing great, let me call her great grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Because she do used to live within us those days. So she have passed away long time. So I was communicating with her, at home, sitting, laughing, because I do used to go and serve her food, give her food, etc. So I was opportune to speak with her one day, and she was telling me some certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? So why am I trying to tell you this? Is for you to understand that there are some people that you should not indeed mess with. There are some people that God have given them the aura. God have blessed them so much that no matter what you do for them, you will always end up using your own head to pay the price. There are those that God have anointed for judgment. Like God just anoint them to carry out judgment in this world. That is just their calling. That is just their purpose on earth. That is just the reason why they are here. They are not here to preach love. They are not here to preach kindness. They are not here to preach the kind of things you want. They are not here to preach, God, have mercy. God, give us second. No. They are not here to preach all those stuff. They are just here to preach what? Judgment. And these are categories of people that are called choosing ones. Avoid them, bro. Avoid them, because let me be real with you. A lot of people have lost their life because they were not able to dictate the kind of people that they were messing up. To be real. I can remember when I was, a teenager, when I was at home, there was a young man, a native doctor. All these people that practice all this black magic, etc. That cast spell, all those stuff. So I was sitting down that early morning around 7 to 8 o'clock when we start to hear people shouting, crying. What is going on? They said, someone is confessing. Someone is talking this, he's talking that. He's confessing, he have an accident. I said, wow, if someone have an accident, it's normal thing. Maybe it's just by mistake. Why would people be shouting instead of them to carry the person to hospital? They said no. The person said they should not carry him to hospital, that his own time is already now. What he did is the result of what he's not going through. They should go and call the person, that only the person can just pray for him, then he can pass by and he can die instant or die, something like that. Then, I was not informed about being a choosing. So I asked my mom a question. I said, why? What is that? Why is it that these people are shouting? My mom said, there are some people you can plot evil against, and there are those that you don't need to plot evil. No matter the problem you have with them, never you attend. I said, Mom, why? He said, because there are people who are, according to the way she's explaining, he said there are people who are like the earth, like they are just earth. They themselves are the earth we are standing. You got what I'm saying? They are the earth we are standing. So it does not matter the kind plot you plot against them. It does not matter what you do to them. It does not matter how you do it. You will always use your hand to carry it. I said, is that the reason why this man now is confessing? He said, yes, because he was not careful to know who this person is. Because let me tell you, choosing ones are so dangerous. Are so dangerous. That is why sometimes some people will suddenly just start to avoid you because they have fully come to realize the kind of person that they are hanging around with. That's why sometimes you will just see people, avoiding you, walking away from you, distancing themselves from you. You just be asking yourself, what is really going on? All is because they have fully come to discover the kind of person that they have been relating with, the kind of person that they have been doing things with. I can also remember a story that they share those days because I do used to hang around with elders. So this elder was telling all, they were just exchanging what story and all those stuff. They said there was a young man who went in someone would plot in someone vineyard like this, farmland, to plot evil. But unfortunately for him, the way he do the thing, whoever that first come will become a victim, which he know that the farmer, the owner of the farm, must surely come after Christmas. But unfortunately for him, God that do it all. That's why I always tell, every delay in the eyes of God is a protection. Unfortunately for this evil man, the owner was occupied by God. God occupied his heart, keep him busy. And he decided to go and check the evil. Reaching there, he realized that nobody have ever gone there. He ended up using his own head. How did they know? He started to confess. He was unable to return home. The thing knocked him down there. He was unable. People who were hearing his voice went there. And they said, what happened? He said, I'm the one that do this. They should call the man. He will be the one that will pray for me to be delivered. Because let me tell you, there are people you can't mess up with. There are people that no matter the mistake they did to you, no matter what they do, you are not permitted to hurt them. You are not permitted to come up against them. You are not permitted to raise any standard against them. You are not permitted to make their life miserable. You are not permitted to work against them. You know what I'm saying? Remain blessed.